yet again, and this time we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, let me just say, how is it that the Clippers were able to do that much damage to the Golden State Warriors? They were able to play with their heads, they were able to get a couple of wins off of them. That's the crazy part. Who would have thought that? So, especially Patrick Beverley. I mean, Patrick Beverley, the one guy who was pissing off Kevin Durant the whole time. It's just incredible. But going into this offseason, they have $59 million in cap. Call it $60 million. So going into this, they need to prepare themselves for another run. Now, the best part about this offseason is on top of that $59 million, they have a lot of cap holds. Now, the best part about cap holds, as most of you may or may not already know, is they don't go towards your cap. They don't go towards the tax. They are bird rights. So bird rights don't truly qualify. So technically, looking at everything, looking at the cap holds, I think the Clippers should definitely bring back Patrick Beverley and should definitely bring back Wilson Chandler. Possibly Zubac as well. But with that, their cap holds are completely different. They still have 59, call it 60 million in cap. What do I do? But what I do. Now, looking at the point guards this year, other than Pat Beverley, one guy played very, very well. He didn't just play point guard. He played shooting guard. He played small forward. I'm talking about Landry Shamet. Landry Shamet, the one guy who no one saw coming, played the best. It wasn't Thornwell. It wasn't Robinson. It wasn't Gilgeous-Alexander. It was Landry Shamet. So here is what I would do. I hate to say it. I think Harrell's a great player, Montrezl Harrell. But looking at everything, in order to get a guy like Kawhi to come here, you got to go all in. So here's what I would do. Montrezl Harrell, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jerome Robinson, Sindarius Thornwell, Tyrone Wallace. Let's give them all. We'll give them a pick as well. We'll add a pick to that as well. We're sending all of it to Miami for Hassan Whiteside. You put Hassan Whiteside at the 5, right in the middle. You put Kawhi Leonard. Let's just say Kawhi Leonard comes in for 32 million. There's your power forward. You still have Danilo Gallinari, who would then play your 3, as he's been doing. Lou Williams steps back to where he normally is as your shooting guard or even your 6th man. Pat Beverley steps in as your 1 or 2, and Landry Shamet steps in as 1 or 2, whichever Beverley isn't playing. Right there, you have 6 guys, and you've spent half of your cap. The rest can be used for other players, to build the bench out, to do what is needed. They may even want to bring back Garrett Temple, JaMychal Green, and a couple of other free agents just to fill the roster up because of everything that's going on. Why not? And with that, right there, that's the most incredible part of this whole thing. And now, yes, the Clippers technically don't have a pick this year. But looking at everything as a whole, there's a possibility for them to still have a great pick next year. However, nobody ever said that they couldn't trade into the draft this year. And if they were to do that, there is two people, two different players that I would trade into the draft for. One is a little bit too high up the draft. I'm not sure that he'd be there at about the same range, but the other I think will possibly be there. The first player I'm thinking of is Jarrett Culver. I just truly believe Jarrett Culver is going to be too high up. They're going to ask for way too much. But a Nasir Little, Sekou Doumbouya, there's going to be a lot of other guys down at the bottom of that first round where they can say, hey, here's a first round pick. Let us get this guy, and there might be one guy that they like the most who probably fits what they're trying to do. And looking at everything, the one guy, even with bringing in Kawhi Leonard, that I would truly consider, that I would trade into this draft for, is Daniel Gafford. I think Daniel Gafford can come in, play that 4 position. He could play 5 position. Even if they didn't get Whiteside, he would be their 5. But even with Whiteside, he still fits because you can fit him wherever you need to fit him. Even if you moved Kawhi down and moved Gallinari down, or swapped out Kawhi to the 2, or even put Kawhi with the ball, nobody thinks about that. That's the one player I would trade in for. But with that is my time. I hope you guys liked it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Why haven't you subscribed yet? And if you have subscribed, hit that bell icon so that you can see when I post. By the way, I post 3 times a week: Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 3:30 Eastern. And it's going to keep going like that for as long as possible. Other than that, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up at the bottom, and I will see you all in the next video.